Greetings, everyone. Rahubat means greetings in our native Nuwapian or Nuwapic Lahaj or language from in the heavens. I'm just doing this real quick because sometimes if I don't do the videos real quick, the thought leaves my mind and then I forget on the topic of what in the moment I was supposed to address. And sometimes if it just doesn't happen like that, it's because God is the mastermind and didn't want it to happen. Everything happens now according to his will. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. So if something is not meant to happen, it just at this stage in God gaining our attention that he does exist as creator, maker, shaper, molder, divine manager, not manipulator, but yeah, manipulative, but divine manager with giving us tests that are to determine our worthiness to enjoy heaven on earth. Now, the stimulation of his provocation and initiating overstimulation in the environment to provoke by pushing our buttons called the Twilight Zone as a test of your heart that we all need. If you can look at it from a positive only, positive perspective, we all need to be tested. If you're just not heaven ready or quality to enter in heaven, that's like trying to apply for a job you don't qualify for. You just can't get hired. So it's the same type of mentality. If you just don't deserve it, then it's not for you. And we are being overstimulated in the environment, something I went through prior to me being able to give you divine messages from experiences I've had with it, as the best teacher in life is when you have experience. And that also applies to any type of career path, of any type of business, or if you are a coworker or a business partner, your experience dictates professionalism. And so I don't like really stuttering, and he does that on purpose to provoke me so that I can have a real-time experience on recalibrating to not get frustrated, to remain in self-control. So your experiences dictates you as a seasoned individual qualified to do whatever you embark upon that has to do with others involved, that gives you a type of reputation called your personal life resume. That if it's of any caliber dealing with business or a representing of you, you have to have others that can vouch for you. The only way to do that is to develop good relationships with those around you that makes you favorable to be around. The same mentality for heaven. If you aren't of a good character, no one truly in their right mind would ever want to associate with you. Because if you give off bad characteristics, then it makes you untrustworthy. It makes you unstable mentally. And if I have a lot I want to invest at any type of anything, whether big or small, starting off with small first, you have to build a rapport with me that's in alignment with a report that I can have with experience as my lesson or my teacher interacting with you as the individual of interest. If you show up after a certain point as a fraud, then you lose my interest. Same with the Heavenly Father. You have to be of an upstanding character in every regard in life to be trustworthy, especially with our livelihood. Our livelihood on earth entails making and earning a living beyond immediate family members that are not as close as members, right, relatives of our immediate family circle. Therefore, I can't trust everybody because they would not even in mind of being family that are all children of God. It doesn't hold any weight of importance down here in this earth realm, and the Most High wants me to mention as well as in the heaven realms. I am someone very prominently chosen because of my status as woman king in the heavens. I am considered the date that the movie came out, since we are talking and speaking of synchronicities we're bearing witness to. The movie Woman King came out September 16th. I think it's 2021 or 2022. 2021. Yep. And so in 2021, September 16th is my birth date. That's a synchronicity of an alignment. Synchronicity means truth lining up that makes it true, with confirmations that it's undeniably being deliberately done by the Creator. So this video is to, again, bring to your awareness, God is provoking you in what we call the pre-zones or preludes or pre-happenings of pre-moments during judgment, as judgment isn't all negative. It's dreadful when you disobey or ignore divine messages that are of a merciful nature, a divine mercy, a divine grace, a divine yielding, a divine love, a divine patience, a divine working with you, because the Most High is aware that you don't know Him. So keeping that intellectually in mind, it's brand new to you. Everything everyone now is experiencing, especially as an affirmation of who I am in testament, in testimony, that I'm qualified because I went through this already, experienced it, to be able to touch on it so modestly, in a poised attitude. I'm unbothered by it. So that makes me qualified to teach you about it, because I've already had the experience of it so saturatedly that I rose above it honorarily. No doubt. It was not easy. It shows strength of mind, that no matter what, you don't allow your negative experiences to dictate, to reshape you into a hurtful saying that it says, hurt people hurt people. Whatever anyone has done to you, you have to release it. In counseling, when I went to the psych ward for psychiatric treatment, psychology states release it, because you don't want your energy to put, right, your nails to dig into the wrong someone has done to you. So you let it go. And when you let it go, by forgiving them, you free yourself to move past it. I love them anyway. Whatever wrong they've done to me, I know I wasn't deserving of it. I forgive them like a mother's love. If someone was to, let's say as an example, kill her child, and she sees that that person was a young person and learned more about their life story, what they lived through, who their parents or family was, or who they associated with as a choice of friends. You show me your friends, I'll tell you who you are, is what my mom used to tell me. And that mother sees a lot more as to the background as to why her child became the victim of that person that perpetrated, as, someone that murdered, that mother's child. She forgives, getting more understanding about the circumstances that caused that innocent life to, lose his life. And so that's a mother's forgiveness. That's the Creator to forgive. That no matter what we go through, from an understanding, knowledgeable mentality, we are able to let go, making knowledge essentially powerful. The more knowledge we have, the more the freeing happens, to allow for us to let go of the hurt and start to learn to heal with love. I leave that all with you all. And God is doing a good thing by provoking us to test our hearts, to see our worthiness of our interest in bettering ourselves and becoming the leading responsible mind for yourself that you are solely accountable for. So your life is your responsibility, as God is utilizing with divine love that I emanate manifested as a divinely loving earth angel soul that is highly qualified, I must say, of my own self to share who I am with you confidently, proudly, authentically, unapologetically, divinely, with honoring our Creator within me. I love you all. You be well, and please tune in and spread the word of our videos. I don't get monetary gain from it. My reward is you honoring God and loving God for having me, your sister, love on you.